Have you ever wondered why, despite eating well and exercising, your legs feel weaker? Why climbing stairs feels harder, or rising from a chair takes longer? The culprit might be hiding in plain sight in your fruit bowl. Many fruits, often considered healthy, can subtly harm seniors over 60 by weakening leg strength, causing joint inflammation, and making movement more challenging. The effects are gradual, with symptoms like aching calves, stiff knees, or swollen ankles creeping in unnoticed, until daily tasks become daunting. But there's hope. By understanding which fruits may be problematic and replacing them with healthier alternatives, you can protect your mobility and reduce inflammation. Today, we'll explore 7 common fruits that could be harming your legs and joints, along with smarter choices to keep you strong and steady. Let's rediscover how mindful eating can ensure your legs stay resilient for years to come. 1. Pineapple, the tropical saboteur. Pineapple, with its golden crown and juicy flesh, has long been celebrated as a tropical superfood. Its tangy sweetness and vibrant flavor make it a favorite among snackers and smoothie enthusiasts alike. For decades, health gurus have praised pineapple for its bromelain content, an enzyme believed to reduce inflammation and aid digestion. Yet beneath its spiky exterior lies a hidden danger, particularly for seniors over the age of 60. While pineapple may seem like a harmless indulgence, its high sugar and acid content can wreak havoc on aging bodies, quietly undermining leg strength, joint mobility, and overall comfort. The anatomy of pineapple, a closer look at its composition. To understand why pineapple poses risks for seniors, let's break down its nutritional profile. Pineapple is rich in natural sugars, including fructose and sucrose, which give it that irresistible sweetness. While these sugars are generally fine in moderation for younger individuals, they become problematic as we age. Aging bodies struggle to regulate blood sugar levels effectively due to slowed metabolism and reduced insulin sensitivity. When you bite into a slice of pineapple, your bloodstream receives a rapid influx of glucose. This spike forces your pancreas to release insulin, but in older adults, this process often goes awry. Blood sugar fluctuations can lead to chronic inflammation, a silent saboteur that targets vulnerable areas like your legs, feet, and joints. But the harm doesn't stop there. Pineapple is also highly acidic, containing citric acid and malic acid. These acids contribute to its tangy flavor but can irritate already sensitive tissues, particularly in those suffering from arthritis or other inflammatory conditions. Imagine enjoying a refreshing glass of pineapple juice with breakfast only to find yourself wincing as you climb out of your car later that day. That sharp twinge in your knee or burning sensation in your ankle. It could very well be linked to the acidic load introduced by your morning treat. Over time, repeated exposure to such irritants can exacerbate joint pain, leaving you feeling stiff and sluggish. Bromelain, friend or foe? Bromelain is often touted as the star ingredient in pineapple, credited with anti-inflammatory properties. However, its interaction with medications commonly taken by seniors add another layer of complexity. For instance, bromelain can interfere with blood thinners, making them either dangerously potent or insufficiently effective. This unpredictability underscores the importance of caution, especially for those managing multiple health concerns. What was once considered a safe food suddenly becomes a potential risk factor when viewed through the lens of aging physiology. The subtle toll on leg strength. What makes pineapple particularly insidious is its gradual impact. Unlike biting into a chili pepper, which delivers an immediate fiery kick, the adverse effects of pineapple accumulate slowly over time. There's no instant alarm bell ringing in your head. Instead, the damage unfolds quietly, revealing itself through persistent symptoms like calf soreness, thigh fatigue, or unexplained swelling. By the time you connect the dots, the toll on your leg's strength and mobility may already be significant. Many seniors remain blissfully unaware that their daily pineapple habit could be contributing to their declining independence. Real-life stories, pineapple's hidden impact. Consider Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree who prided herself on her healthy lifestyle. She started every morning with a bowl of fresh pineapple chunks, believing she was doing her body a favor. But over the years, she noticed her knees felt tighter, her ankles more swollen, and her daily walk shorter and less enjoyable. Her doctor initially attributed these changes to normal aging, but after eliminating pineapple from her diet, Margaret experienced noticeable improvements in her joint pain and leg strength. "I never would have guessed something so healthy could hurt me," she admitted. Margaret's story highlights a crucial point. What works for one stage of life doesn't always translate to another. As we grow older, our dietary needs shift, requiring us to reevaluate even the most seemingly benign choices. Pineapple, once a trusted ally in Margaret's quest for wellness, had become an unsuspecting adversary, balancing moderation and mindfulness. Does this mean you need to banish pineapple from your diet entirely? Not necessarily. Moderation is key. If you're experiencing unexplained leg pain or frequent inflammation, consider cutting back or eliminating pineapple temporarily to see if your symptoms improve. Pairing it with protein or healthy fats can also help mitigate its glycemic impact, allowing your body to process the sugars more steadily. For example, blending pineapple with Greek yogurt or adding it to a salad with avocado can create a balanced meal that minimizes blood sugar spikes. Additionally, cooking pineapple can reduce its acidity, making it easier on sensitive digestive systems. Grilling or roasting pineapple slices caramelizes their natural sugars while mellowing their acidic edge. This simple preparation method transforms pineapple into a safer option for seniors seeking to enjoy its tropical charm without compromising their health. Healthier alternatives to pineapple. If you decide to limit or eliminate pineapple from your diet, there are plenty of alternatives that offer similar benefits without the drawbacks. Berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are excellent choices. Low in sugar and high in antioxidants, berries provide anti-inflammatory support while promoting better circulation, a boon for aging legs. Cherries, consumed in moderation, can also help reduce uric acid levels, alleviating joint pain and stiffness. Avocado, though not sweet, is another powerhouse fruit rich in healthy fats that cushion joints and combat internal inflammation. By swapping pineapple for these nutrient-dense options, you can protect your leg strength and joint health while still enjoying delicious flavors. Remember, it's not about deprivation. It's about making informed choices that align with your body's evolving needs. Final thoughts. Rethinking pineapple's role in senior diets. Pineapple's dual nature, as both a source of vitality and a potential threat, serves as a reminder of the complexities of senior nutrition. While it offers undeniable benefits for younger individuals, its high sugar and acid content make it a risky choice for aging bodies. By understanding how pineapple affects your physiology, you can decide whether it deserves a place in your fruit bowl, or if it's time to bid farewell to this deceptive tropical delight. Knowledge is power, and with mindful eating, you can safeguard your mobility, independence, and quality of life for years to come. 2. Bananas, the muscle imposter. Soft, sweet, and rich in potassium, bananas have long been hailed as a go-to snack for muscle health and energy. Their reputation as a cramp-preventing, electrolyte-balancing fruit has made them a staple in households worldwide. But for seniors over 60, bananas hide a darker side, one that undermines rather than supports leg strength and joint health. Beneath their creamy texture and mild flavor lies a combination of natural sugars and fast-digesting carbohydrates that can silently sabotage your mobility and leave you questioning why your legs feel heavier with each passing year. The dual nature of bananas, sweetness versus sugar spikes. At first glance, bananas appear to be the perfect snack. They're portable, easy to digest, and packed with nutrients like potassium, which helps regulate fluid balance and muscle contractions. However, their high sugar content tells a different story. Bananas contain a mix of fructose, glucose, and sucrose, all of which enter the bloodstream rapidly when consumed. For younger individuals with robust metabolisms, this isn't much of an issue. But for seniors whose bodies struggle to maintain stable blood sugar levels, the effects can be devastating. When you eat a banana, your blood sugar rises sharply, prompting your pancreas to release insulin. In aging bodies, insulin resistance often develops, meaning cells fail to respond properly to insulin signals. This leads to prolonged blood sugar spikes and crashes, creating a cascade of harmful effects. Chronic inflammation follows, targeting delicate areas like the knees, hips, and calves. Over time, this inflammation translates into symptoms like heaviness in the legs, stiffness in the calves, and difficulty climbing stairs. What starts as an occasional discomfort can evolve into chronic mobility challenges if left unchecked. Potassium's double-edged sword. While potassium is essential for nerve function and muscle control, excessive consumption can pose problems for seniors, particularly those with kidney issues. Bananas are one of the richest sources of potassium, and while moderate intake is beneficial, overindulgence can strain weakened kidneys, leading to imbalances in electrolytes. This imbalance manifests as muscle weakness, cramping, and even irregular heartbeats, all of which compromise leg strength and stability. Moreover, bananas' water retention properties can exacerbate swelling in seniors with cardiovascular conditions. Fluid retention causes stiff joints, swollen ankles, and puffy feet, further limiting movement and increasing discomfort. Many seniors unknowingly reach for bananas during moments of fatigue or cramping, believing they're aiding recovery. Instead, they may be fueling the very symptoms they're trying to alleviate: nighttime cramps and morning stiffness. One of the most insidious effects of bananas is their tendency to trigger nighttime leg cramps and morning stiffness. The rapid digestion of bananas' carbohydrates leaves muscles deprived of sustained energy, leading to sudden spasms and tightness. Seniors who snack on bananas before bed may wake up feeling groggy, achy, and unprepared for the day ahead. Similarly, morning stiffness in the knees and hips can worsen after a banana-heavy breakfast, leaving individuals struggling to rise from their chairs or take their first steps. These symptoms are subtle yet persistent, often dismissed as part of the aging process. But they're not inevitable. By identifying bananas as a potential culprit, seniors can take proactive steps to address these issues and reclaim their mobility. Practical solutions: how to enjoy bananas safely. If you're reluctant to give up bananas altogether, there are ways to incorporate them into your diet more safely. First, opt for greener bananas, which have lower sugar content and higher resistant starch. Resistant starch acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria and promoting better digestion. As bananas ripen, their sugar content increases, so choosing slightly underripe ones can help mitigate blood sugar spikes. Pairing bananas with protein or healthy fats can also slow down their digestion, preventing rapid glucose surges. For example, spreading almond butter on banana slices or blending them into a smoothie with spinach and Greek yogurt creates a balanced snack that sustains energy without overwhelming your system. Additionally, portion control is crucial. Limit yourself to half a banana at a time, especially if you're prone to blood sugar fluctuations or joint inflammation. Healthier alternatives to bananas. For seniors looking to replace bananas with safer, more supportive options, there are plenty of alternatives that offer similar benefits without the drawbacks. Avocados, for instance, provide creamy texture and potassium without the sugar rush. Rich in monounsaturated fats, avocados reduce inflammation and support joint health, making them an ideal choice for aging bodies. Pears, with their gentle sweetness and fiber-rich composition, offer a satisfying crunch while stabilizing blood sugar levels. Berries, such as blueberries and raspberries, deliver antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that promote better circulation and ease joint stiffness. By incorporating these alternatives into your diet, you can protect your leg strength and joint flexibility while still enjoying delicious, nutrient-dense snacks. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate pleasure from eating. It's to ensure that every bite supports your long-term health and independence. Final thoughts: reevaluating bananas' place in senior nutrition. Bananas' misleading reputation as a muscle-supportive fruit serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of tailoring nutrition to individual needs. While they offer undeniable benefits for younger individuals, Their high sugar content and potential to trigger inflammation make them a risky choice for aging bodies. By understanding how bananas affect your physiology, you can make informed decisions about whether they belong in your diet and explore healthier alternatives that prioritize leg strength, joint health, and overall well-being. With mindful eating, you can turn the tide on declining mobility and embrace a future filled with strong, steady steps. 3. Grapes, the tiny inflammatory bomb. Small, juicy, and effortlessly sweet, grapes are often dismissed as harmless little fruits that make for a convenient snack or a refreshing addition to salads and desserts. Their reputation as heart-healthy, antioxidant-rich powerhouses has earned them a permanent spot in many households. Yet beneath their innocent appearance lies a hidden danger, one that can subtly undermine the leg strength, joint flexibility, and overall mobility of seniors over 60. Grapes may seem benign, but their high fructose content and inflammatory potential tell a more troubling story, particularly for aging bodies struggling to maintain balance and vitality. The deceptive nature of grapes more than meets the eye. To truly understand why grapes pose risks for seniors, we need to examine their composition. Grapes are not only packed with natural sugars, but also contain significant amounts of fructose, a sugar that bypasses much of the digestive process and heads straight to the liver. While younger individuals with robust metabolisms can handle moderate fructose intake without issue, seniors face a different reality. Aging livers become less efficient at processing fructose, leading to its conversion into fat and uric acid. This buildup targets vulnerable areas like the toes, ankles, and knees, causing inflammation, swelling, and stiffness. The effects of this uric acid accumulation are insidious. Imagine waking up one morning with a sharp, piercing pain in your big toe, a classic symptom of gout exacerbated by excessive uric acid. Or consider the sudden tightness in your calves after a short walk, leaving you questioning whether something as simple as a handful of grapes could be contributing to your discomfort. These symptoms don't appear overnight. They develop gradually, creeping into your daily life until you realize your legs feel weaker and less reliable than before. Fructose's role in chronic inflammation. Beyond uric acid production, fructose itself is a known driver of chronic inflammation, a silent enemy that accelerates the aging process and weakens joints. When consumed regularly, fructose triggers systemic inflammation throughout the body, reducing circulation and oxygen flow to critical areas like the legs. For seniors already dealing with declining blood vessel health, this additional burden can manifest as persistent leg fatigue, calf soreness, and difficulty climbing stairs. Walking, once an effortless activity, begins to feel like a daunting task. What makes grapes particularly dangerous is how easy it is to overconsume them. Their small size and juicy texture make them irresistibly snackable, encouraging mindless eating. Before you know it, 2 or 3 cups of grapes have disappeared, delivering a hefty dose of sugar that your aging body struggles to manage. Unlike larger fruits, such as apples or oranges, grapes lack visual cues to signal satiety, making it all too easy to indulge beyond moderation. Each bite adds up, quietly eroding your leg strength and joint comfort over time. Real-life stories, grapes' hidden impact. Take Harold, a 65-year-old grandfather who loved snacking on grapes while watching TV in the evenings. He admired their convenience and assumed they were a healthier alternative to chips or cookies. But over the years, Harold began noticing changes in his mobility. His knees felt stiffer, his ankles swelled unpredictably, and climbing the stairs to tuck his grandchildren into bed became increasingly challenging. At first, he attributed these issues to normal aging, but after eliminating grapes from his diet, Harold experienced noticeable improvements in his joint pain and leg strength. "I never thought something so small could cause so much trouble," he confessed. Harold's experience highlights a crucial lesson. Even seemingly innocuous foods can have profound effects on aging bodies. Grapes, with their sweet allure and stellar reputation, can silently sabotage leg strength and joint health if consumed excessively. By recognizing their potential harm, seniors can take proactive steps to protect their mobility and independence. Practical solutions. How to enjoy grapes safely. If you're reluctant to give up grapes entirely, there are ways to incorporate them into your diet more safely. First, practice strict portion control. Limit yourself to a quarter cup serving at a time, paying close attention to how your body responds. Pairing grapes with protein or healthy fats, such as cheese, nuts, or yogurt, can help slow down their digestion, preventing rapid blood sugar spikes. For example, adding a handful of almonds to your grape snack creates a balanced treat that sustains energy without overwhelming your system. Another strategy is to freeze grapes for a cool, refreshing dessert. Freezing alters their texture, making them less likely to be overeaten while still satisfying your sweet tooth. Additionally, consider swapping fresh grapes for red wine in moderation, which retains some of the antioxidants without delivering the same sugar load. However, always consult your doctor before introducing alcohol into your diet, especially if you're managing other health conditions. Healthier alternatives to grapes. For seniors looking to replace grapes with safer, more supportive options, berries are an excellent choice. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries offer similar sweetness and antioxidant benefits without the high fructose content. Low in sugar and rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, berries promote better circulation and ease joint stiffness, making them ideal for aging bodies. Cherries, consumed in moderation, can also help reduce uric acid levels, alleviating joint pain and stiffness. Avocado, though not sweet, is another powerhouse fruit rich in healthy fats that cushion joints and combat internal inflammation. By incorporating these alternatives into your diet, you can protect your leg strength and joint flexibility while still enjoying delicious, nutrient-dense snacks. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate pleasure from eating. It's to ensure that every bite supports your long-term health and independence. Final thoughts. Rethinking grapes' place in senior nutrition. Grapes' dual nature, as both a source of vitality and a potential threat, serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of tailoring nutrition to individual needs. While they offer undeniable benefits for younger individuals, their high fructose content and inflammatory potential make them a risky choice for aging bodies. By understanding how grapes affect your physiology, you can make informed decisions about whether they belong in your diet and explore healthier alternatives that prioritize leg strength, joint health, and overall well-being. With mindful eating, you can turn the tide on declining mobility and embrace a future filled with strong, steady steps.